grab my computer, grab my Gatorade, and then we should be good to go. How's everyone doing on this fine evening? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Here we have Collector. So. Oh. Hold on, everybody. Everybody. I'm over here. Hello. Just making sure that everything is working. Everything looks to be working. Then let me put this chair over here to set my computer on, and then we should be good to go. Normally I use a tray table, but today we're just gonna do it this way. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna get right into it because I do have to be somewhere in a little bit, so yeah, let's just get into it. Space. Now, this guy's a very old prop because he was one of my first props. He was my first ever, like, not life-size, but 7-footer. And everything else had been shorter. So this had been one of my first 7-foot props, and I just fell in love with him. And now here he is. Now he is very broken, but we have been able to fix a lot of things about him. One of those things are he did have a problem turning. This leg is very loose. Both legs are very loose. He did have a problem turning. He would overturn. And the reason for that is because of the fact that his relay switch broke. There was the first problem. And then Halloween 2020 or 2019, or days before Halloween 2020, I should say, his head fell. So his mouth stopped working, and now his eyes have stopped working. But that does not stop him from keeping on going. So this guy has been around for a very long time. Like I said, he is one of my oldest standing props to this day. Now, I believe it's Mech next. Now, I don't know how tall he's gonna stand at the moment, but he might stand a little bit too tall. But he does have a ginormous lean. And he's not as hard to build as some props nowadays, I must say. He is just, a couple of pieces, I must say. But, I'm noticing getting on his final life days. So, that's eventually he will animatronic die, and yeah, that'll be it for Collector. I've talked to Dr. Zombie about trying to get him fixed and stuff, his mouth and his head, but nothing has ever worked. Hope that I'm putting this on correctly. I am. So, I think my mother still has the video of me setting him up back in 2019 when I got him. We went to a Canton store looking for... No, that was 2020. No, that was 2019. So 2020 or 2019, we found him at one of my dad's sister's locations. So my dad's sister worked at Spirit for the longest of time. So she had him in their store. So she knew that I wanted him. So she requested that we came and picked him up, and that I picked him up, and we did. So I gotta grab a chair. And that is how I got Collector. And then I believe Sitting Scare Witch did not come till later in the season, when I had some extra spare money. And I decided that I really wanted Sitting Scare Witch. Okay, now I gotta figure out how this goes. Okay, this is his headpiece, so what? Hold on. I hate his clothes, I must say. These clothes are so hard to figure out. Because you know how he should look, and then he doesn't look that way. Okay. Collector is, like I said, one of my bigger props that I've owned for a very hefty long time. And he has just been one that stuck around and was originally the face of Tamarack. He, I believe, is the mascot of Tamarack in his own little way. It was originally an inflatable Grim Reaper, and then it turned into Collector. So Collector just became one of the mascots, and I just, stuck with it. I don't talk about that a lot because now we have the icon, but yeah, so if you want any Tamarack history, here it is. And here's the truth. This guy was originally the mascot for Tamarack. And I had always had a passion for all things Halloween, all things scary, all things being what it is today. Okay, hold on. His clothes are such a... Oh, maybe... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Okay, this... Where's his head? Right here? Okay, this arm needs to go over. This is one of his arms. Let me actually get one of the arms in there. Yeah, so this guy was originally the mascot. Oh, his hip loop. Oh, well. His hip loop is really rusty, I must say. But yeah, this guy was the original mascot, and, before we even had the icon, before I even had the YouTube channel, he was just one of the main characters, and now we've gotten to this point where I'm at like 30-something animatronics, and, our mascot is now the Reaper logo that you see on my channel. Come on. So yeah, this guy is a very old prop. But I still find it amazing that he lasted this long. Because I thought that he was going to break one year. Oh crap, his hip loop. Ah! Alrighty, hold on. Turn on Tamarack. Fail. But yeah, I just keep on thinking about the fact that he would, I've never told you this stuff. This will be some new information for you guys to hear, but To anyone that watches this, this was the original Tamarack mascot. And don't ask me how I thought of it. I believe the only reason I thought of it was because of the fact that he was my first ever towering prop. My first prop that had ever been the size that, we've come to call normal, which is 7 feet, 6 feet. So, yeah. And it's still crazy just to think about how far this channel has come. Now, this channel was not started when he was around. This channel was started last year, but I did have a previous channel. And yeah, this guy, there has been, I believe that this guy was actually the face of one of that channel. But, Collector has always been one of the props that I felt was very, there and part of the channel. And not even the channel, but part of Tamarack. I don't even know, why I didn't think of this in the beginning to do a Reaper type of setup, but just glad that I now have come to realize how much of an impact these things have made on me. And the clothing is backwards, ain't it? No wonder it's been a pain. Is the clothing backwards? Yes. Son of a gun. Now you guys are realizing how old he is. Normally I set him up with the instructions because that's, like I said, how old he is. He's one that it's kind of hard to remember how he's set up because it was, I was younger then. So I didn't remember how intricate his setup was. All I knew was big guy. I got him from 2019. That was the Reaper's boat and the Reaper's wharf. Jack's boat, I believe it was called, or something. I don't even remember that part. Yeah, and there was the Reaper's wharf. And Sitting Scarewitch was also one that was a part of the Reaper's boat. I believe she sat behind Rusty. No, Rusty was behind Pennywise, so she was on the other side behind Bubba. I believe Bubba was set up there, was meant to be set up there. I'm surprised I've gotten this far since he is 7 feet without an interference with the ceiling. So, that's a good sign. He does have his hunchback, but I'll put it on. But normally I don't put it on because, it just depends on how I'm feeling that year. Some years this guy is an absolute pain. That's why I do not put on the hunchback. Other years I'm like, okay, let's do the hunchback. But yeah, this guy was the original mascot. I had totally forgotten about that. That will come up eventually when I do, Terror on Tamarack hits 1,000 subs or 5 years of Terror on Tamarack. I'll mention something about how Collector was indeed the original mascot and the one who kind of was the start of all the towering props. Oh, no. Oh, you gotta be joking me. This creepy cloth is so freaking weird. because it's all ripped. It has gotten so peeled off over time. All the headpiece is to the side now. What the? Oh yeah, this needs to go more towards the back, don't it? Oh, wait, because this piece needs to get tossed over here. That's why I think. Okay, well, whatever. Next up is his head. This is it, guys. It might be broken, but you know, this, let me see. This is it. This was the head that, you know, and still today it towers over Tamarack. Okay, hold on. This seems to be backwards for some reason. Yeah, he isn't the best built prop, I must say. He was very not built well. So, he is one of the more frustrating props to figure out. But, you know, we want him to look perfect, but then he pulls these shenanigans, or, well, Maker pulls these shenanigans. Aha! That's supposed to go over there. Right, yes. Here we go. Which means that, hold on. No, we're back at point A. Oh, no, here we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yay, there we go. There's collector. Or well. There we go. Now, where's his armhole thingy? Alrighty. This is his armhole. Yeah. That glue has just come off of his robe and stuff. And here's like where you can see like little Tamarack, little Jonathan, who, you know, didn't know much about props, so didn't know how well he had to take care of them. Plug. Arm. And this tote is done, son. Alrighty. Now head. This part could be the interesting part. This part is. Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to move. Unless something keeps him leaned all the way forward. Because, yeah. This guy's quite tall. Let me back you guys up for right now. If the clothing looks weird, sorry, but you know, it's just like I said, he's old. You won't be able to find many collectors that are still in the right shape. Yes, you will be able to find some, but collector is just a hard one to keep the way that so many haunters kept it. Boom. Okay. Hunchback. Piece that I never put in correctly. pinched myself and that hurt. Yeah, if I tip him forward enough, he will move and turn, but... Oh. After you do not look good, my friend. I need some fixing. Hello, everybody. Spirit Holly Jack, I believe, is your name. Sorry, I like quickly zipped past and just saw the emojis. So. And to those of you out there wondering what happened to his box, I didn't start keeping the boxes until last year when I realized, oh, maybe I should save the boxes. Maybe they will come in handy. Alright. There's Collector's arm. There's other arm. Sorry. Oh, I had to sneeze. I do have very mild sneeze attacks randomly, so. Okay. Everything looks good. Okay. Now let's plug in all these wires and then get him plugged in. You may be like, well, what about the bag? I will attach the bag here in a second. The bag is another one of those things that it is a pain in the butt to deal with. So then after this, after building this guy, I have to carry him outside. Whoa. With no help. Whoa. Getting moved. Alrighty, hold on, everybody. Where's this plug-in here? I'm being eaten by Collector. Since I am fat, I need to sit down. Where is it? Oh, that says on and off. There it is. This is adapter. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I gotta plug in wires. Oh. Alrighty. Let's go. Sorry if this looks weird. I am now one with Collector. Okay. Never done wires like this, I must say. This is a new experience. Alrighty, there's one wire. Now we gotta do the wire coming from the head. Or well, the one doing that plugs into the sensor. Okay. Make sure that is right in the middle. I've got to find my way out. Whoa. And collector had a baby. And that baby was me. Hi. Alrighty. Let's plug him in. I will attach his bag here in a minute. But I do not wish to break his gears, so he will have to be pushed forward.
Once I take your soul, the body will die. I collect this now unneeded flesh to feed my army of demons, so we can hunt for more.
Now let me plug in the bag and attach the bag. Now the bag always weighs down his arm. So now here collector is. Let's plug him in and push him forward.
Once I take your soul, the body will die. I collect this now unneeded flesh to feed my army of demons, so we can hunt for more. You think you're special because you're human? You're just raw meat for my demons to use. They're not building a better human. They're building a more powerful demon.
Alrighty, and there was collector. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this is being done in a hurry, but I have got to go to a family dinner. This is Tara on Tamarack. Thank you for watching this live, and happy